Today we are going to discuss about assignment problem. First of all, what is the main objective of assignment problem? We must know it. The basic objective of assignment problem is to get the best results by assigning a suitable job to a suitable person. The main objective of assignment is to get the best results by assigning suitable job to suitable persons. There are basically two types of assignment problem. First one is balanced assignment problem and the second one is unbalanced assignment problem. So what is meant by balanced assignment problem? If the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, then the problem is called as balanced assignment problem. If the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns, then the problem is called as an unbalanced assignment problem. In this scenario, we have to add a dummy row or dummy column to balance the given assignment problem. We can only calculate any assignment problem only if it is balanced. Now let us consider an example. Solve the following assignment problem. So let us consider this example. Under this problem, for this, the first step is check whether the given assignment problem is balanced or unbalanced. The number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4 and the number of columns are 1, 2, 3, 4. Since number of rows is equal to the number of columns, then it is called as a balanced assignment problem. So we can further proceed to next step. Under this, we called it as row reduction or minimization. Row reduction or minimization. Under this step, you have to find the smallest number in each row. The smallest number in first row is 13 and the smallest number in second row is 12 and the smallest number in third row is 12 and the smallest number in fourth row is 10, and then subtract this smallest number from each element of that corresponding row. So the resulting matrix will be like this: 18 minus 13, 5, 17 minus 13, 4, 15 minus 13, 2, 13 minus 13, 0. Similarly proceed for the remaining rows also. 12 minus 12, 0, 16 minus 12, 4, 13 minus 12, 1, 17 minus 12, 5. Next row, 15 minus 12, 3, 4, 1, 0 and then 4, 2, 0, 8. This is called as row reduction or row minimization. After finding row reduction, you have to next go through for column reduction. Similarly, as we calculated in row reduction, now we have to calculate column reduction. Under this, you have to select the smallest number from each column. The smallest number from each first column is 0, second column is 2, third column is 0, fourth column is also 0, and then subtract this smallest number from each element of that corresponding column. Then we will get 5 minus 0, 5, 0 minus 0, 0, 3 minus 0, 3, 4 minus 0, 4, and the second value is 2, 4 minus 2, 2, 2, 2 and then 0. Next 2, 1, 1, 0 and then 0, 5, 0, 8. And the next step is assignment allocation. Under this, draw the same table: 5, 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, 4, 0, 0, 8. If you go on through this matrix, you will find 0 in each and every row and as well as 0 in each and every column. Now you have to allocate assignment. How do we allocate assignment? First of all, check a row which has a single 0. In this first row we have only single 0, mark assignment with a rectangular box and strike off any zeros in that corresponding row or in that corresponding column. Next, in that second row there is only one zero, and strike off the any zeros in this corresponding row or corresponding column. There are no zeros in this row or this column, and there is no zeros in third row, and then there are two zeros. If there exist more than one zero and we don't have any option, then go through for columns. Check the columns which have a single zeros. There is no zeros pending here, there are a single zero pending here, and strike off the other zeros in its corresponding row or its corresponding column. Now we have only 3 assignments, but the number of rows are 4. Then we need to have 4 assignments, but here itself there exist only 3 assignments. Now we have to go to next step, that is called mark. The next step is marking. Under this, write the same matrix as in the above table. So in the marking there are a few steps in order to mark each and every row. First of all, mark the rows that doesn't possess any assignment. In first row there is an assignment, and in second row there is an assignment, and in third row there are no assignments. Then mark this row, and in fourth row there is an assignment, so leave it. Next, in the marked rows, identify the value 0 in here itself in fourth column. So mark the fourth column. After marking the column, identify the marked column which having assignment. So in this column there is an assignment in the first row, then mark it also, and check. After marking this row, check whether there exist any zeros except assignment in that particular row or not. If there are any zeros, then mark that corresponding column, otherwise just leave it. After having marking, you have to strike down the rows that doesn't have marking. That means unmarked rows and marked columns. Unmarked rows and marked columns. By striking off these lines, you will find 2 places where the 2 lines are intersected. These 2 line points are called as intersection points. Let us mark them so that we can easily identify it, and identify the values that doesn't strike it off, and select the smallest number from these remaining numbers. The smallest number is 1. And next you have to find a new assignment table. By simply you have to subtract this least number from these numbers which doesn't have strike off lines and add them to intersection places. So 5 minus 1, 4, 2 minus 1, 1, 2 minus 1, 1. 0 has striking line, so 0 can never be subtracted from 1, so 0 remains same. Here 0 possesses striking line, so 0 remains same. 2 is also having striking line, 1 is also having striking line, whereas 5 is an intersection point, so you have to add this one in intersection points. So 5 plus 1 is 6, and 3 doesn't have any striking line, so 3 minus 1, 2, 2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, and 0 is also having a striking line, so 0 will not be changed, 0 will remain same, and 4 is also having a striking line, so 4 remains same, 0 remains same, 0 remains same, and 8 is an intersection point, so we have to add this 1 to 8, so it will becomes 9. After getting a new assignment table, you have to recalculate from step 1, that is row minimization and column minimization and then assignment. First of all, row minimization. The minimum value is 0, the minimum value is 0, the minimum value is 0, and the minimum value is 0. Since all the values are zeros, there is no change after subtracting 0. Now we will check it for column minimization. First column has minimum value 0, second column has minimum value 0, 0, 0. So there is no need to calculate either row minimization or column minimization. Why? Because each and every row and column possess a 0, so that even though we are calculating row minimization and column minimization, the matrix won't be changed. So now we jump into directly third step, assignment allocation. Under assignment allocation, the first and foremost rule is you have to select a row having a single 0, not more than that. So observe the first row has only a single 0, so give assignment for it, and then you have to strike off any 0 in the corresponding row or in the corresponding column. So here it is a 0, so we will strike off it, and then second row is also having a single 0, then we will give assignment for it and identify the zeros in there are no zeros in its corresponding row or in its corresponding column, so no need to worry. Then third row is a single 0. Since it is striked off, it can be counted, so there exists only single 0, and assign this and strike off this single 0, and last row is also having a single 0. So the number of assignments are 1, 2, 3, 4. So the problem is solved, and the number of assignments for this is A, B, C, D, and the jobs are 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first job is assigned to number 4. The first job is assigned to number 4. Second job is assigned to number 1. Third job is assigned to number 3. D tends to 2. So the original costs are, by observing the original table, from the original table, A to 4 is 13, B to 1 is 12, C to 3 is 13, D to 2 is 12. So the total cost is 0, 1, 5. The total cost is 50. So this is called as Hungarian method for solving any assignment problem.